Oh, so I'm outside. I'm just relaxing, and this guy came up with this beautiful, beautiful concept that evolution cannot account for logic. I'm just going to let people let that one sink in for a second. Um, it absolutely does, 100%. Yeah, I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It absolutely does, because you can see animals using logic. We know that through testing with monkeys, dolphins, seals. I mean, you name this. You name what we consider a higher intelligent species, and they're all using logic. I mean, even there's birds that use logic. Um, it, Logic is basically just instinct enhanced. What the problem with logic is logic has what it has a fault, and that is imagination. And imagination can combine with knowledge, with logic, and create gods, create demons, create dragons, create, name it. What happens is that when we were evolving, if you look at our closest relatives, I mean, even some of the farther back relatives, they all use a base logic, figuring out simple things, how to do simple things. There's no, there's no, moral law creation or anything like that. But if you look at all these other creatures out there, like, I mean, especially like dolphins. Dolphins are probably, if they had speech, they would be as intelligent as us. They have speech, but it's not speech we can understand. And unfortunately, we inhabit the land, they inhabit the water. Okay, and also they don't have thumbs. We know that other, like home, what was it? Other um, Neanderthals. The Neanderthals had societies built, even though their lineage went out of existence. We know that creatures all over the world use logic. We have just taken it and added on to it. That's it. That's all we did. Is we just basically took what was already there and added. And the reason we were able to add is because we were able to start to communicate and think and do, and think outside of the hunter-gatherer instincts. We were able to move beyond past this idea of eat to live, run away. Eat, live, sex. Those are the basic things. I mean, even today, most humans, they need a place to live. They were always hearing about people being hungry, and people always talking about sex. Okay, these are the basic things for all creatures. Logic came as a luxury of not having to worry about these things. Okay, logic to the point of absurdity, because when Douglas Adams put it the best. I mean, basically, we had been so preconsumed with the idea of finding shelter, preconsumed with the idea of finding a mate. We were preconsumed with the idea of finding food. When we started becoming tribes and having villages and having access to farms and livestock and so on, these immediate needs of shelter, food, sex went away. It wasn't something you had to worry about every minute of your life. And so what happened is that we had the luxury to sit back and start to use our brain for more than just food, shelter, sex. But as Adams put it, it was a precarious thing. Because when we did that, we started thinking, this is a great place. Where'd it come from? Even worse is people asking the specious question, who made this? They couldn't conceive of the idea that it just happened. It did. We are a species that evolved to be able to think rationally. Dolphins can do it. Okay? Dolphins are able to, dolphins are able to make decisions, rational, moral decisions. Anybody who has seen, it's just some random stuff, but like, surfers out in the lake, tigers or sharks start showing up. I think they were tiger sharks, that's why I said tiger. And then the dolphins come and encircle the surfers. They don't have to do that. What instinct is that cover? None. If they were working off of nothing but instinct, they would have not done that. That is putting your own life at risk. Only intelligent creatures can do that. So to say that evolution can't account for logic is sorry, but illogical. It doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. You're not understanding that evolution, that our ability to think is not unique. Our ability to rationalize is not unique. There are other creatures, specifically dolphins, on this planet that have a massive intelligence. Okay? And for you to sit there and think, that you've got one on us because, evolution can't account for logic. I'm sorry. You're wrong. And you keep saying, people keep blocking me. I keep challenging them, but they keep blocking me. That's because your ideas are stupid. Because your ideas, because your ideas come from creationist websites. Because your ideas come from other places besides this thing. Okay? We evolved this thing to be able to use it to conceive of new ideas and be able to create a better world for ourselves. The whole purpose of this was originally to give us shelter. See, I got shelter here. Food. I got just food over there. Just food in the fridge and back in there. And sex. My girlfriend, she's at work right now. But those are the things that we have strived to get. Why do you think we work? We work because we need money so we can do all these things. I'm running out of time here, but I just got to tell you, dude, if you think you can disprove anything I just said, come at me. Seriously. I'm throwing it out there. If you think you can disprove anything I just said, please, go for it.